Ashley, Ashley, are you ready to go? Everybody's waiting. Ashley, are you coming?
I'm ready to go explore all the strange new worlds to seek out all creation.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you I'm ready to go.
Okay, but why are you dressed so funny? We're not going to a costume party, we're going to church.
I know that. That's why I'm dressed this way, Emily. I have to be prepared for my assignment.
What assignment? The pastor's going to tell us how we can be involved in missions in the Great Commission.
I know all about the missions and even the Great Commission.
This ought to be good. Why don't you tell us what the Great Commission is all about? I'm sure we'd all like to know.
It's simple. The Great Commission says, we're on a continuing journey to go explore all the strange new worlds to seek out all creation and to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Oh, really?
I figured out that the pastor has charted the space shuttle for a special retreat in outer space.
Earth to Ashley, Earth to Ashley. It sounds like you've been watching too much TV. That's not what the pastor meant.
What else could he have meant? What type of missions are there other than missions in outer space?
I think he meant something right here on Earth. Something right here at home and around the world.
Oh, I get it. Spy stuff, like your mission should you choose to accept it.
No, Ashley, not international spy stuff either.
Then I don't understand what the pastor meant. What is the Great Commission?
Ashley, it's really not hard. Let me try and explain it to you. It goes back to one of the last things Jesus said to his disciples before he went up to heaven.
I remember. He was talking about poison and snakes and spy adventure stuff.
Just before that, in Mark 16, verse 15, Jesus says, "Go into all the world and preach the good news to all creation."
Preach?
Yes, preach. Jesus wants all of us, his disciples, to tell everybody that he loves them and died for their sins.
Preach?
It's up to us to tell the world about Jesus.
The whole world? There must be billions and billions of people.
Now hold on, Ashley.
How can I tell all of them? I have to be home for dinner at 6 o'clock, and besides, you know how I get car sick.
And seasick and airsick. Jesus didn't mean that you personally have to tell everybody.
He didn't?
No.
Oh, phew.
But you can help.
How can I help?
God calls some people to be missionaries and travel to other cities and countries telling the good news. We can help them by praying for them and supporting their work with our missionary offerings.
I can pray and give money for missions, but isn't there something else I can do? Missionaries give their lives to tell about Jesus. Surely I can do something more.
Of course you can. Jesus needs people right here at home to tell others about him. You can be a missionary to everyone you meet every day.
That's great. I can help fulfill the Great Commission by praying for the missionaries, giving money in the missionary offering, and also by remembering to be a missionary to everyone I meet every single day.
I think you finally got the picture, Ashley. Well, we've got to hurry or we'll miss the special mission service. Come on, let's go.
Boy, I sure hope I can get my money back on that space flight insurance I bought.
Dear children, let us not love with words or tongue, but with action and truth. Dear children, let us not love with words or tongue alone. Let us love with mercy and grace. Let us love with a smile on our face. Let us live with a spirit of joy, sharing God's love with each girl and boy. Sharing God's love with each girl and boy. Dear children, let us not love with words or tongue, but with action and truth. Dear children, let us not love with words or tongue alone.